Welcome to Phoenix National Network, where we embrace diversity and unlock success with FOQS. Today, I want to share something incredibly vital to Phoenix National Network Business Solutions of America. It's what drives our success, our core values summed up in one powerful word, FOCUS. That stands for faith, opportunity, communication, unity, and strategy. These pillars aren't just buzzwords, they're the heartbeat of everything we do. Let's start with faith. It's not just about believing in a higher power, although that's crucial. It's about having faith in our purpose, our mission, and in ourselves. When we have this unwavering belief, it propels us to achieve greatness. We trust that every challenge is an opportunity wrapped in disguise. Speaking of opportunity, it's all about seizing the moment. Carpe diem, right? Opportunity is knocking all the time. We just have to be ready to open the door. It's about recognizing the potential in every situation and taking bold steps to make things happen. Next up is communication. Clear, intentional, constructive, and compassionate communication is the glue that binds us together. It's not just about speaking, it's about truly listening, understanding each other's perspectives, and communicating with empathy. This creates a culture where ideas can thrive and innovation can flourish. Unity is our fourth pillar. It's about integrity in relationships. We don't have to agree on everything, but we do need to respect and harness our diverse views to align with our purpose and vision. Unity is about coming together, building solid and long-lasting connections. It's the foundation of a resilient, collaborative team. Finally, strategy. There's a saying, "He who fails to plan, plans to fail." Strategy is our roadmap to success. Visions fail primarily because of weak strategies. Every detail matters. Crafting robust strategies is what turns our dreams into reality. So when we put all these pillars together, faith, opportunity, communication, unity, and strategy, we get focus. And let me tell you, focus produces results. It's what sets us apart and propels us forward. Remember, these are not just principles to hang on the wall. They are actionable values that shape our decisions, our interactions, and ultimately, our success. As you go about your day, think about how you can incorporate these pillars into your own professional life. Because when you focus, you achieve greatness. Let's keep driving success together. If you'd like to know more about joining our team, call 862-237-3430 or go to pnnbusinesssolutions.com. Stay focused. Welcome.
This is why you need PNN Business Solutions. Imagine earning residual income while making a difference. Let's get started. Join PNN Business Solutions as an account executive for Merchant Solutions or an agent for our 24-hour doctor telemed service with discount prescriptions. Picture this, a career where you earn residual income, help businesses thrive, and provide essential healthcare services. With us, you're not just taking a job, you're building a future. Imagine the freedom of working on your own terms, with the potential to grow your income year after year. As an account executive, you'll empower businesses with cutting-edge merchant solutions. Or as a telemed service agent, you'll connect people to vital healthcare services, saving them time and money. Plus, you'll have the support and training you need to succeed, and the satisfaction of knowing you're making a real impact. So, are you ready to take control of your future? Contact us today at 862-237-3430 or visit pnbusinesssolutions.com. Your legacy starts here.
Oh, right. Is that you, Oscar? Is
This
that
is
you?
me. I am here. Take a look
Good
at
to
him
see you, my friend.
bleed from the green background. I have a green hue today.
Oh, yes, I know. You seem kind of green. Are you feeling green?
Like Oscar the Grouch. It's kind of green and
Feeling
fuzzy.
kind of green. Well, folks, welcome back to Focus on You with Phil and Oscar. My name is Phil, and of course, the gentleman beside me is Mr. Oscar
And the gremlins are
Capel.
gone.
And the gremlins are gone. Okay, so you know who we have on today, Mr. Ashton Martin, the king of Florida. If Florida had a king, it would be him. So, hey, what are you looking at me like that for?
I just found out he was in Florida. I did not know that part.
Yes, yes, he is the king of Florida. You never heard of him? Yeah, well,
No,
anyway, Ashton has one of those $1 billion names, and I'm thinking that one day he'll line up with that $1 billion name. So I want to stay close to him. And so he's going to be our guest today. Amazing guy, got a lot going on. And so we're going to give him a chance to talk about that today. You want to tune in to Focus on You every Thursday at 12 p.m. because we have some very interesting people on. Starting in 2025, we're going to be doing full series interviews, Oscar, with special guests. So we'll have the same guest. We'll be featuring different aspects of their business. This is going to be great for anybody who wants to feature their business on the Phoenix National Network on Focus on You.
and how
And
many
this is
channels do we stream on?
over 35 different platforms. We are on Spotify, iHeartRadio. Those are not directly streamed on, but once the show is done, we post them on there. But we're directly streaming on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and a few other video platforms. So, yay.
Are we
Love it.
streaming in
Love it, love it,
Bangladesh
love it.
still?
No, Bangladesh is out of the picture, man.
Oh, okay.
Bangladesh is the Bangladesh. Oh, I'm sure Bangladesh can watch us on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. So if you're in Bangladesh and you're looking at us and going, "Can we watch you?" You're already doing so.
That was my byline. It was from Bayonne to Bangladesh. Now I got to find a new country. All right, put that down. Bangladesh.
Uh, so, anyways, we have like again, I said, we have a great guest. But before we jump into our guest here, of course, we have to hear from Mr. Oscar Capel as to why we need to get off the grid. Okay. So, Oscar, turning it over to you, buddy.
Great. Thanks so much. Oscar Bell. I am your local Legal Shield and ID Shield associate. And what I do is protect individuals, families, and businesses. Now, you're asking why would I need the Legal Shield? I don't get myself into trouble. Yes and no. You don't get yourself into trouble, but like Phil was saying, with what's going on with identity theft and data breaches, your data is out there. It's being used. All of our data is out there. We have billions of records stolen. We only have 350 million people in the country. We have billions of records stolen. So our our identity, as people think, well, they can take my money, they can have my whatever it is, a financial identity. I don't have that much money. That's true, but we have all of the little pieces of numbers that point to us, which is our social security number, our driver's license, our medical insurance card. All of those numbers are what's being stolen, what's being sold, and what's being used against us. So you need not only to have your identity and all those numbers monitored to see if they're being used, but you also need licensed private investigators to do the restoration, because to try to restore that ourselves takes tens of thousands of dollars and hundreds, if not thousands, of hours. There's a woman, I forgot her name. She has a letter from her state's attorney general because she was arrested over 22 times. That's how bad the information that was stolen from her was being used. So there's another guy, Mr. Guzman, I believe his name was arrested because of identity theft. spent 2 weeks in jail. That's how long it took for them to figure out that it wasn't really him that they were looking at. He was released, and a few months later, he gets arrested again, spends another couple of weeks in jail because the system doesn't work overnight. It's not a half-hour TV show. So that is what we're up against right now. We are looking at massive data breaches every day. I just posted two today on LinkedIn. If you follow me on LinkedIn, then you'll see the data breaches that are going on there. So that's the world we're living in. And on again, on the legal side, like they say, you have the right to an attorney. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. Right now, do you have that attorney's name? Do you know how to contact that attorney? If you don't have that information in your hand, on your phone, on an app, then it's very, very important that you get it done, because bad things happen to good people, and that's why we're here, to protect the rights of every American. Because it says on the Supreme Court that we're protected by the law, equal justice under law, but we know it's is as equal as you can afford. So if you cannot afford a good attorney and you get one provided for you, it's they have a stack of papers like that, and you're just a number in there. That's not going to be a good outcome for most people. So that's what we do. We also donate money to Our Rescue, and what Our Rescue does is protect children from sex trafficking in the U.S. and around the world. So that's what we do. Dr. Phil, back to you. Let's get the show started with Ashton.
All right. I know you were excited about getting Ashton on the road, but listen, what you
Get an
talked about
Ashton
is
Martin
very
on the
important.
road. I like that.
Yeah, I like that. Ashton Martin on the road. It sounds like there's a vehicle, like a very high end luxury vehicle, and
That's
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 called
uh that's
Ashton.
James Bond's car,
Yeah,
who, by the
exactly.
way, is an awful
So
secret agent.
I wonder if he's related. He might be related to James
Man,
Bond. We got to
I,
ask
I
him that
figured
when he
out
comes.
that James Bond is an awful secret agent. You're supposed to be a secret agent. Every time
I
he
know.
walks into any bar, they say, "Mr. Bond." I'm like, well, if they know who you are, you're not a secret agent anymore. But that's just me. They even know what he drinks.
The James Bond movie has been exposed. The secret agent that's not really a secret agent.
Mr. Bond. Like,
You heard it right here on Focus on You. All right. So, without any further ado, let's welcome Mr. Ashton Martin.
Thank you,
Da-da-da-da,
thank you, thank
da-da.
you.
how
Thank you
you
so
doing?
much. I'm
So,
doing great, doing great. Thank you so much for the invitation, Phil and Oscar. I am more than pleased to be joining with you all today. And also, I just want to say happy Halloween to all of you festive human beings out here. Happy Halloween.
Ashton, how does it feel to be called the King of Florida?
Man, King of Florida, that sounds good, and I honestly like that Ashton Martin on the road too. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we kind of thought of it ourselves, but the real genius behind the whole thing is the gray haired guy you see right over there. He is the genius in the room.
Like I said,
You know,
some turns gray, some turns loose, Phil.
yeah, yeah. But so Ashton, tell the folks a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, good question. So pretty much who I am, Ashton Martin. I am the founder of what is the name of this business? I am hands on with so many different businesses, right? At times it's just a blur. But Secure Federal Contracts is the consulting firm that I have. So we're talking business consulting firm, where we're pretty much putting like strategic, structural developments and business strategies together for businesses, to kind of keep operations organized, create dynamic results, for pretty much prosperity and growth within all businesses of all sizes, big to small, and pretty much in any industry as well. Right now I'm working hands on a lot with wind walls, but they kind of target hospitality industries, but also with security companies, so on and so forth. So, yeah, that's kind of a little bit in a nutshell about what it is that I am and kind of how I'm helping society in a sense.
One thing, you specialize in federal contracts, correct?
I do have some resources in federal contracts, yes, absolutely, but it's not limited to that. I mean, I know how to put together businesses pretty much from beginning to end and create massive results within the business. Now, this can be within the government sector, but this can also be within the private sector as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, so basically you're undercover. You're like a CIA operative, That's why you're connected with the Bond family, I'm spreading rumors now.
Secret Agent 007.
00, I know. Who's not that much of a secret? Because everywhere he goes, they're like Bond, Mr. James Bond. It's like John Wick. John Wick was. It's John Wick.
Yeah, but he's not a secret agent. I mean, that's
No, he's definitely not a secret agent. I think they mentioned the name John Wick, and people start to pee themselves a little bit. Like, so, Ashton, how does your business work? Like, who's your clientele?
Yeah. So I would say, great clientele for me are beginner entrepreneurs typically, that kind of have the funds to kind of get their business off the ground, but they're still green to the entrepreneurial world, or maybe just organizational skills. Maybe, for example, I met with a security guy yesterday. This guy has been on secret details as far as securing Donald Trump. Um, he's a veteran. Okay. Many different high end celebrities he has done security details for. So he has the skills to pay the bills, right? However, and he also has the funds as well, the financial backing as well. However, he doesn't have the organizational skills, right? To organize his business and keep a pulse on things such as target email marketing campaigns, the follow up and the consistency of following up on those warm leads, who clicked on links, who opened his emails, right? Checking the data metrics on that, but also doing follow up phone calls to those warm leads, and just keeping a consistent pulse on them. Also structuring different things on the back end, such as, hey, I need a website done. I need 5 business emails presented to me, one for myself, one for my wife, so on and so forth. So those entrepreneurs that are kind of just getting started in the I have a business realm, right? But just kind of need some assistance as to how to organize the blocks so that they can be a polished, respectable, and well received business to the end user, which is their client.
that I just started reading the E-Myth Revisited. So that is something that hits in the book, that people say they have a skill and they think they can take that skill and turn it into a business. And it's much bigger than just, how to make bagels, but to run a bagel business is a lot different than just making a bagel. Like, you're a good technician, you know how to do that, but you need a support system around you that knows business, that knows how to get that business going, how to advertise that business, how to keep books,
But
how to do all that stuff. And if you don't have that, you fail immediately.
No, here's the
Absolutely.
thing, right? I was just having a conversation with a client, and she was talking about, well, she needs to get more clients. I said, so do you have any income producing expenses, right? Now, but most people think of expenses as what? Just expenses, lights, gas, water, all of that as expenses, or what you need to operate your business, right?
Right.
But you need to have within your business income producing expenses. And what those are is your marketing budget, right?
The good
Is
debt.
the yeah, the good, right, the good debt, right? These are the things that when you put it out there, you can measure ROI with,
Yeah.
right? They're
Yeah.
supposed to bring something back. It's an exchange of funds for more business, funds for something else that pertains to your business. Now, how do you help folks realize the importance of income producing expenses?
I mean, well, it's all in the pain points. The customer has a vision. They know what results they're looking for, right? So in order for us to get the results and get optimal results, we have to structure the business in a certain way, such as CC, constant contact, right? The guy wants to know how can we basically qualify what's going to be a warm lead versus a cold lead. If we implement a system such as constant contact, okay, we'll be able to get data metrics on the emails that's going out to all of the prospective clients, right? Data metrics such as I was saying, who opened the email versus who unsubscribed to the email, so on and so forth, right? So it's just inching us closer to how we can qualify who is that warm lead versus who's the cold lead. That saves us as a business time, right? So anything that's going to cut corners, shave off hours of production or execution time, right? So that we can get things done in a shorter period of time. That's the value, that's income producing expenses, I would
Mhm.
say, things that's going to create optimal results and bring the vision to actuality, actual life, you know and
And
just breaking it down to them and letting them know, that this is based on what your vision is, what you want, and this is how we can get there. We can pay a monthly subscription fee to Constant Contact, and we can get these set of data metrics. It'll make us move more efficiently. You know,
Yeah,
and just breaking it down to them so that they can see the value.
so
that
basically you let them know it's your party. We're just helping you put it together.
Exactly. Yeah. Whatever that vision is, because it's not a
Hmm.
one size fits all. Every business owner has a different vision. And so we really are effectively listening to that client at that time, whoever that business owner is, listening to what their pain points are, what it is that they would like to accomplish, and then we work from those angles to put a
one of
structure
the
together that's
things
for them.
one of the things we always say, and we've been saying this, way back when we started doing our very important 3 hour podcast, was
Because we had time. Well, where were we
we,
going? This was during COVID. We had nowhere to go.
we were the first Joe Rogans. We didn't know it. We had 3 hour podcasts. So what we always been saying is save yourself time and money, hire the expert, because it's shotgun versus rifle. I mean, you can just throw money in all sorts of different directions, hope something's going to work, or get a laser sight into exactly what you need. And again, hire the expert. So been there, done that. Said no, no. If you go down that road, you're going to walk into a wall. You go down this road, it's a yellow brick road to Oz. So find the person that knows what to do and how to do it. Follow them and save yourself headaches and money and pulling your hair out. See, I used an expert and Phil didn't.
One more time. What'd you say?
I said you want to use an
No, you
expert
don't
so
need to
you
hear
don't
that.
end
You
up
don't need to
pulling
hear
your
that.
hair out trying to
That's
build a
fake news.
business.
That's
Like,
fake news. Fake news coming from the Oscar Capel Network. He is definitely getting his information from the wrong source. Do not listen to him, Ashton. He'll mislead you. He is a part of the dark side. He is.
never,
He's he's working for he's working for the dark side. Don't listen to him.
Phil's proof. Never let your mom brush her hair when she's mad.
That's not
Love
funny.
it.
I ain't laughing. That's not funny at all. Leave my hair alone. My daughter brushed my hair this morning. Okay, my daughter brushed my hair this morning. So there, booyah. You know,
Booyah.
Ashton. So how can we help you reach some new clients? Tell us a little bit about who you want to reach out to.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess anybody that's looking to take the business to the next level in any fashion or form, right, of scale. If you want to pick up more clients, okay. If you want to increase your social media presence, um, if you want to keep a post and continuous support on email marketing, or any kind of marketing, right? I think that those would be the ones that would be best suited for me and my business and who I can help. You know, I mean, I can help out with proposal writing. We can put together business process documentations. I mean, it's just a long list, So what I would say is if you're a business owner and you're looking to scale the business, let's have a conversation. Let me effectively listen to your vision, and let's put together some pieces and see how I can best be of service to you, right? So I am looking to serve about 10 clients coming into this next year, right? I'll probably take on about 10 clients for 2025. After that, I'll be kind of stretched too thin, right? Spread too thin, but I can successfully handle about 10 clients. So yeah, so if you're in need, you want to scale your business, reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. Let me hear your vision, and let me see how I can put some strategies together to best be of service to you. And for that, you can, I don't know, if do I drop a number or something like that? Is that,
yeah.
yeah? All right. So if you need to reach out to me via phone. All right. That's going to be 727-279-5141. Or you can reach out to me via email, and that's going to be corporate at securedfederalcontracts.com.
Awesome. Awesome.
Well,
Thank you,
one thing
sir.
I wanted to tailgate off of something that Oscar had mentioned, reaching out to the experts, right?
Wait, one
So
second, one second. Before
yeah,
before you do that,
yeah,
we gotta play a message from our sponsors here. So we're gonna play that, and then you can reiterate what you were gonna say. Okay?
yes, sir.
Awesome, awesome. Here we go.
Here are 3 things you need to know about our gift lines and gifting programs. Imagine never missing an important celebration again. 1. Designed to impress. Our gifts are designed to match your recipient's tastes, likes, and hobbies. 2. Free gifting. We take care of your order from selection of your occasion gift to timely delivery. We handle everything from our first chat. 3. Cost effective. We save you money. We offer friendly budget gifts to our exclusive luxury line. Reach out to me by calling or text 914-707-0192 or get some inspiration on our website www.uniquegift.com. redefinedcorporategifting.com. We want to support you and make every celebration effortless and unforgettable to your clients, friends, and family, and make you look like a superstar.
All right. So, yes, go ahead, sir. Now, continue. What were you saying about what Oscar said? Because nobody really quotes Oscar anymore. So, I want to hear this. Oh,
No, so I was just saying he made a great point by coming up, or basically getting in contact with the experts, right? And so I
mhm.
just kind of wanted to touch on that. Basically, I am so blessed to have an alliance of just compadres, people that's within my influence, my circle of influence, right? That are experts, right? And that's what I've become, I believe, really graceful at is just fostering those connections, nurturing those relationships, and allowing them to develop into partnerships in a sense, right? To where I can have them as a resource for a client that I might run into later on down the line. So everything that I can assist a prospective client on, I may not be the expert at it, correct? But I may know someone that is an expert at it, right? And so then I'm basically only just bridging the connection and introducing one person in need to the expert that can basically perform whatever it is that needs to be performed, whatever that vision entails. So that's just one thing, that I'm super blessed to have at my disposal. So
There's an old story. I believe it was Ford, the guy that invented the mass production of the automobile, and he was brought to court because he was a fraud because he didn't know all of these things about auto production. And his line was, "I don't need to know. I just need to know the people to hire that are the experts in those areas."
Yeah,
exactly.
that's PNN altogether. We don't. I don't know everything, but I'm connected to a group of people that when we come together, we are like unstoppable because everybody knows something I don't know. Right?
And
You can't be.
you know where that good Jamaican restaurant in White Plains is. That's why I hang
Yeah.
around you.
Oh, listen, man, I'm trying to get them as a sponsor so they can like come, we can play their videos and get free oxtail. Get free oxtail.
Listen, I'm willing to pay for that oxtail. I don't.
Ah, no, listen. In case anybody is wondering what Oscar and I are talking about, there's this place on Mamaroneck Avenue in White Plains. They have one in Mount Vernon too, and Ossining called Craven Jamaican Cuisine. Craven Jamaican Cuisine. You have never been to a Jamaican food place like this one. I am guaranteeing you that. Guarantee you that. Every time I go there, no matter what I eat, I love it. I can't stop eating it. And that's why I'm gaining weight because of Oscar Capel. Anybody's, he keeps wanting to go to Craven in White Plains. And I'm like, and then I go there and I eat a whole ton of food. So
I,
check it out.
full confession. I actually go there without you every once in a while.
that's how you know when it's real good. That's
You
how
know
you
what?
know.
This is where we're going to have to end this program because there's words that are going to be said that nobody should hear on broadcast. So the next time you see Oscar, he'll have black hair.
I'm going into witness protection. That's it. I know. I know when I cross the line with Phil. It's
First it was the muffins, now it's Craven. We gotta have it. All right. So Ashton, any last words? Anything that you'd like our audience to know before we jump?
Yeah. You know, one thing that I can say that I would like for people to know, I think I've shared enough about who I am, how I can assist. Now I kind of want to pour into the listener, right? And this is coming from that positive side of me, right? That Phil knows oh so well. It a lot of times, people try to play the victim. Full disclosure, I just like everyone else, have some bad things in the closet, some history that I'm not so proud of, right? And it could have roadblocked me. And for a long time I did cry victim, right? But blessed to run into some spiritual, just uplifting and some information, right? Whereas we have powers that we don't really know about, and we can rewrite our history, right? We can erase negative occurrences from our history. We can rewrite them with positive experiences, and then we can keep that into our focal point, and we can move forward in life and pretty much attract just great opportunity after great opportunity. But one thing is for sure is that if you live a life of complaint, if you live a life of I'm the victim, then that is exactly what the universe will reward you with, is more and more opportunities to shine, show up, and continue being that victim. So if you want to get out of victim status, right? Stop speaking it, stop thinking it, and reverse the story, right? Rewind time, rewrite things, and rewrite it with a more positive aspect. And you can change your life. You have the power to manifest anything that it is that you vision, that you desire. Stay positive, stay optimistic. That's my final word.
That is so true. Somebody said that the universe is like a bank, and it will give you what you go up to the window and ask for.
Yeah.
Maybe you're like, oh man, my life sucks. The bank teller says, here you go. Here's a more sucky life for you. And it doesn't
I
care.
thought if you say your life sucks, you get a lot of lollipops. I always thought it was if you wanted lollipops, you said life sucks, and you get
There's your problem. You see it right there.
Man, thank you guys. Hey, this was great, and this is Focus on You. We're here every Thursday at 12 p.m.
To
Can't
focus
miss
on
this.
me.
Yes, and focus on our guests that we have that come on here.
Okay,
Oscar loves attention, so you could see him in White Plains at Craven's on
I'll be
Mamaroneck
there,
Avenue.
sitting by the window.
Yeah.
Suck out my fingers. I need like
Again,
300 napkins. Because
we're done. We're done. We're done. The show is over. Show is over. Time out. We gotta
I'm
go.
going there right now. All right. See you guys later.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you again next time. Take care,
See you
everybody.
at Craven.